Maneva na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Oh, the place is down. We have the youth here. To be here this afternoon. I'm carrying, by the way. I love ice cream and I love my Saturday morning watching. Of course, we're playing digital. Anyways, yes, really. Anyways, this afternoon's conversation is not about my favorite atomic watching. December 7, 2024. It's a big day for young girls like me, and my girls and I want to tell you why. I came here with some of my friends, Gifty, Elsie, Priscilla, and my very adorable Selma Yoda, former president of KM University. Young girls and women like us do have dreams. My dreams actually scares me. I want to be a great woman, and I want to be a responsible leader in our dear nation, Ghana. As young girls, we understand that we must coexist and work together with other men and women to advance the cause of gender parity and ensure our country develops. Yes? Are you not surprised that when a woman is running for SRC president in our universities or training colleges, it becomes so shocking that she's doing so? It is like she shouldn't be venturing into that arena. It's not her space. Most of you listening to me here have probably attended universities and know that what I'm saying is the truth. That the SRC president is for males, and that women should be put into a small corner and must be content with roles like Women's Commissioner, General Secretary, and Treasurer. Yes, Women's Commissioner. In some of our middle schools, the boys are automatically carved out to be the head prefects, and ladies have to be assistant girls prefects. In our schools, the boys' prefects are automatically carved to deliver the school's speech and prize giving day speeches. On occasions where folks are needed for a speaker for vote of thanks, or someone to share item 30, or the ashes, we look for the ladies. We have unfortunately and unknowingly been teaching our girls that top leadership is not meant for them. When a woman becomes MD of a company, it's historic. When she becomes a vice chancellor in a university that probably has more females than males, it's historic. So we often hear the first woman to do this, the first woman to do that, the first woman to be here. But we never hear the first man to do this. Hello? Hi. Hello? Hi. We are in 2024. Yeah. Gave women the right to vote at independence. We are a country that should adore and encourage women to be great leaders, breaking barriers, and leading should be a norm. Oh, if you are clapping, clap better. As Vice Chancellor. And a stellar performance in that university has contributed to its elevation to prominence as a leading public university globally in research. She became cabinet minister and ended her tenure as Minister for Education, unblemished, without an allegation of even a city stolen by her or her day. A woman who was elected to the executive board of UNESCO. Yes, when she was announced as running mate, NPP sought guns, purchased Facebook posts, and rented media started framing her as grandma in the name of political cynicism, and without taking a moment to reflect over her achievements in 2024. Indeed, a leading NPP political figure questioned President John Mahama for choosing a female running mate right in our House of Representatives, our Parliament, in 2024. A place where out of the 275 members, we have only 40 to be women. In a republic where there are more women than men. I don't know what they were thinking. But we young people, we love our grandmothers. And in fact, Professor Nana J. is a super cool grandmother. What we can achieve if we aim high. She is a powerful reminder that with perseverance, young girls like us can bring something to the table. That your wife, your sister, your mother, your daughter, and probably many other young girls like me can become the vice president or president of Ghana. Are you clapping for that? And that is why she's opening the door for all of us. She inspires us to dream, to be successful leaders in banking, academia, business, and many others. We have confidence in President John Dramani Mahama. In spite of the naysayers against his choice by the people, standing in the way of progress of women, he stood his ground. Because he is visionary and understands fully well the importance of opening the door for women. This means a lot to us women. Can we give a round of applause to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? Hello, my fellow young women. Are you there? Yes. Oh, my fellow young women, are you there? Yes. I can't feel your people. Numbers. Come December 7, 2024. Let's go out there and support our super cool grandmother, Professor J. Nana Okonkwo-Adjei. I call the selfless, the experienced, the incorruptible Auntie Nana, and myself, my girls and I, and all the boys out there who were equally born by women. Officially outdoor her today, her campaign. I'm with her campaign. Yes, we are with her. We are with Professor J. Nana Okonkwo-Adjei. Let's go all out and campaign for John Dramani Mahama and Professor Nana J. Okonkwo-Adjei. This is a forward fight for our democracy, and I invite every woman, young or old, to join in this fight. Me
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is therefore a young family chair. I will stand on existing protocols and recognize with deep respect and gratitude His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the next President of the Republic, comes January 7, 2025. I also recognize with pride the history maker, the record setter, the next Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Opoku-Adjuma. Leadership of the NDC, ladies and gentlemen, comrades, there is no time, not just in this auditorium, but for our beloved Ghana. There is no time at all. We are in the eye of the worst crisis ever to be seen in a generation. Every sector of our economy is in use. Take it from health. Just yesterday, people died at Kolebu because we don't have 2 million Ghana citizens to pay for dialysis. Take it from education. Our guest fund has been dissipated. Our students cannot pay school fees because to afford a master's in Ghana today, you must hold about 15,000 to 30,000 citizens. Take it from agriculture. Our country is in peril. Agricultural growth is in the negative. Young people who venture into farming grow poor simply because the cost of fertilizer increases on a daily basis. Take it from housing. As Solomon rightly stated, unenforced laws are useless. There are many of us young people here today who still owe rent. Our landlords are after us and nothing is being done about it. My friends, everywhere and everything has collapsed under the corrupt and failed leadership of President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. An act of desperation, our young people are looking for any and every means out of this country. Today, there is more pride and dignity in cleaning toilets in Europe than acquiring degrees in Ghana. We have a situation today where young people will gladly tell you that I will grab a dark passport and be a toilet cleaner than stay in Ghana. And what is the reason why? Our country has been plundered, our country has been ripped off, and corruption has taken over the fabrics of this country. And in the face of all this predicament, when young people raise their voices and speak up against the gross injustice and demonstrate against the abuse of power, we are told in a very condescending manner, go face yourselves. We are told to go face ourselves. How do we face ourselves when our parents die at Kolebu simply because the government cannot buy products for dialysis treatment? How do we face ourselves? The recent young people who must fix themselves in Ghana suddenly become the best care workers when they find themselves in the United States or in the United Kingdom. How did we get here? Well, gone out of desperation, young people want to flee the shores of Ghana. Leaving Ghana is only one of the options or alternatives of privilege that the people, the class that has seized this country for themselves, do. I speak from a sad heart when I talk about the fact that the young boy from Adaptenu in the Volta region would not be able to get a scholarship at the scholarship secretariat, but the daughter of the chairperson of GMPC, who increases his own salary by 400%, whose son has millions of dollars to offer to buy state assets, get scholarships to go and qualify for the bar of England and Wales. Tell me, friends, explain to me, how does a person qualifying to practice at the bar of England and Wales benefit the people of the Republic of Ghana? But it goes only to show that the benefit is about a certain class of people who want to keep themselves in power, perpetuate themselves, keep themselves above every now and then, and we must go out December 7 to reject those people. If not for sheer wickedness, sheer insensitivity, lack of conscience, and thieving classism. And I want to take that part again. Thieving classism. Explain to me why it makes sense that young people are told today that in the face of unemployment to the tune of 28%, in the face of young people up to 2 million without jobs, without training or skill, we are told that our way out of life is to borrow. Listen to me. No matter how they sugarcoat it, no matter how they say it in English, no matter how flowery they make it, if anybody tells you that without jobs, he's giving you a system where you can borrow, they are asking you to live your very basic life every day on borrowing. That proposition is on the ballot, and that proposition must be rejected. The president's daughter knows that without money in the accounts and without assurances to creditors that you can pay, nobody gives anything to anybody. And that is why the president's daughter, within a span of 7 years, has registered almost 50 companies. And the president's daughter gets from the same Ministry of Health, who is unable to post nurses, who is unable to pay salaries to nurses, contracts to the tune of $34 million. They are securing their futures while asking you to live on debt. That is what they are doing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is the stark reality of our country today. And I'm here to tell you just one simple message. We need a change of direction. The direction we are on to has no promise for us young people. The only promise it leaves us is that we must join the people of other African countries and start going through the deserts to locate ourselves somewhere in Europe. That is where it is leading us. Because if I must borrow to buy parts, then there is no future for our young girls. There's no future at all. And so we have a situation where these people, who somewhere within the period of 2012 to 2016, President John Dramani Mahama, in the interest of protecting our young girls, was providing free sanitary products for them, tell you that it's an evil proposition, then turn around today and put taxes on those same products. These same people are on the ballot. And you have to make a choice between them and President Mahama. Now, something starkly distinguishes President Mahama from any other candidate, specifically candidate Bawumia in this election. And this is it. President Mahama's propositions from digitalization to health to infrastructure, name it, have a correlation and trace to something he has done in the past before. Trace Vice President Bawumia's promises to anything he has done before, and it is failed promises upon failed promises. I start on this one. President Mahama tells you that he is going to make an investment of $50 million in the fintech industry. I can trace you immediately to an investment of $27 million in the pharmaceutical industry. Today, and that is track record. That is what Bawumia lacks. Today, our pharmaceutical industry is exporting products to the whole of West Africa because of that investment. That investment which President Mahama proposes this time is going to be linked to the records of his achievement in the digital and innovation industry. I speak to you today to remind you that the Accra Digital Center is linked to this initiative of training 1 million coders. That is track record. Tell me how Vice President Bawumia can link credit scoring to his record of high interest rates, to his record of the state itself being in debt, to his record of increasing exchange rates on a daily basis. Tell me. And to my sisters, I speak about this particular initiative more dearly because the empowerment of women is at the core of the growth of any nation. And until we give women capital and the means to develop their own businesses, we cannot empower them enough. Just giving positions will be enough, of course, to set the example. It will give the inspiration. But women must own capital to be able to be sustainably developed. And so the Women's Bank proposition, which President Mahama makes, is in sharp contrast to the promises of Bawumia, who tells you that borrow to buy land. It's in And so, this is a call on you. You have a duty come December 7, 2024 to rescue this country from a future of credit. I want to tell you the story, and I'll be ending on it. In every neighborhood, there is this provision shop where once a while you may see an inscription on it, no credit, to deter a prolific borrower or credit purchaser from coming to that shop. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of us in this auditorium and wherever you are under the sound of my voice wants to be the inspiration behind that inscription? The future Mahamudu Bawumia proposes to you is a situation where even if you will not get the no credit signal in town, you'll be receiving it in your emails because you have been living on borrowing too much. And so while President Mahama promises job and the future of self-development, Vice President Bawumia promises you debt even into your graves. And that is on the ballot. And so come December 7, 2024, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow young people, you owe a duty to our aged persons who saved throughout their lives, only for this government to literally seize it from them. They call it debt restructuring and whatever, to deceive you about the reality of what it is they have done. People save all their lives, only for one person to seize all of it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you have an obligation as young people to save that generation as well, not only your generation. Ladies and gentlemen, you have an obligation to save the younger generation in our basic schools who do not have textbooks today, but the president thinks that printing Pasco through sole source deals to his friends is the way to develop them. You have a duty to them as well because they will not be voting. And so I am calling on you, wherever you are, anywhere in the country, whether in Accra, in the Volta region, in the north, in the hinterlands, the duty is one. Make sure that come December 7, 2024, you mobilize people in your community, you move from house to house, remind the people of Ghana the dire situation we have to save ourselves from. And President Mahama represents candor, honesty. Today, Vice President Bawumia cannot subject himself even to a single media interview. Vice President Bawumia cannot. But President Mahama represents that credibility that is lacking in our system. He subjected himself to serious media scrutiny, and beyond that, President Mahama is the only former head of state to subject himself to an investigation of the state institution and came out clear, clean, white, and acquitted. That is the credibility we need going into the future if our young people are going to be safe, if we will be protected, if we will have jobs, and if we will not have debt saddled around us. And so on this note, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage all of you on December 7th, even before December 7th, start the mobilization. Let's get John Dramani Mahama and Professor Jenana Okonkwo-Agyemang elected to the presidency once again to save the future of this country. Thank you very much.
And change is certainly coming. All aboard the moving train. Action, action, action. And so, ladies and gentlemen, before the time we've all been waiting for, to hear from the man of the moment, let me just ask, if you're watching us as a young person, any corner of the earth, any corner of the country, please take a phone, take a paper and pen and write this number: 059692066. 77. If you're in this hall, please write this number down as well. 05969206677. This is the contact to the youth call center. Act now, this moment, this minute. Give us a call and find out in what ways you can join the NDC 2024 campaign and in what ways you can register to be part of your future. Take action now. Please take this number, call the call center, and we will help you along your way.
Ooh, baby,
God have mercy upon us.
I do you. Ooh, baby. If you give me thousands of Ghana cards and $1 US, I will choose the dollar.
Hey, give me mumu. Campaign at Tokyo. It is smoky book.
Oh, baby, Oni kwa kutia mu baby, Odoye mu baby, Oni kwa kutia no mu baby, Odo
Working track, yeah.
Kano cry, Otrofo, Odo, you want me to do more? Kwakram ferso besu winning. Yes, we are dear bro, better so. Shame on you. Abaya the board touchy, yeah, the baby bought baby. Sana who be Miami. You can lie your way to power. You can do all propaganda. Dollar rate will expose you.
The dollar has broken jail.
You are pathological liar. You lie for living. Lies are your hobby. Google and Wikipedia recognize you as a liar. Your talent is to lie. You promised me heaven and earth. You promised me the whole universe. None of them has been fulfilled. You said if I give you power, I will live like in heaven. Look at the way I'm suffering. What do you trouble on mine?
What trouble my own?
Oh, Mambo 47. Oda,
Working track, yeah.
Oda,
Working track,
Kano cry, Otrofo, Oda, you want me to say more? I have something to tell you. Sit down and cast your mind back. You see how you destroy yourself. People see you as a joker. They see you as comedian. People see you like Mr. Ibu. They see you like Lewin. So Dr. Lies, change your ways. As someone me can watch you now. Dr. Lies, change your ways. So your judgment day is coming. Oh, what ya na? What ya futu amede mauno? What ya na? Sisa wakwane bebwa. What ya na? Enya uhosa uyo nyansafo. Kwa kutia no bro na wampa wasam. Ode oye na juma keke mido. Makasa yue owa swantie mi.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.